Hey guys, welcome to Bookish Islander. My name is Juan, and today I'm going to talk to you about Stoner by John Williams. Published in 1965, Stoner by John Williams is a great campus novel. Most of the novel is set in the University of Missouri during the first half of the 20th century. Stoner follows the banal life of William Stoner, the titular character. Throughout the novel, we follow his exciting academic career, his loveless marriage with Edith, and his middle-age affair with a colleague named Catherine. So if you're expecting to get a thrill out of reading Stoner, you might want to look for something else. But if you love literature, if you love to read, if you have a passion for literature, you might enjoy reading about a character who shares all those characteristics with you. Stoner loves literature so much that he devotes the most important years of his life and the best part of his life to it and to its study. And all of this happens against the backdrop of 20th century history. So while Stoner is developing as a scholar and he gets into married life and has an affair, a lot of things happened in the wider world, like World War I, Prohibition, the Great Depression, Spanish Civil War, World War II. But, like millions of people at that time, William Stoner does not get involved in any of those events. Instead, he goes on with his grey life in Missouri as an academic and as a married man. Yet, the author of this book, John Williams, makes a point of mentioning when all those events happen in the novel, so you would know exactly what the character is doing, what part of his life he's at, what is going on in his personal life, for example, at the beginning of World War I, or when Pearl Harbor happens, etc. And I think mentioning all those huge American and global events has a double function in the novel. On the one hand, it helps with the setting, so we know exactly when it is and we can picture, for instance, what the characters would be wearing or what they would be preoccupied with. But I think that mentioning all those great events in contrast with Stoner's uneventful life, or it's not like his life is uneventful, but nothing that happens in his life is extraordinary. It's the stuff of most people's lives. So mentioning all those great events in contrast with his life has slightly comic effect, because those events and how the author talks about them further highlight how banal Stoner's existence is. The novel is peopled by a lot of great characters, not just Stoner. Personally, I found his neurotic wife Edith Botswick, his one-time friend and rivaling colleague Hollis Lomax, or the duplicitous student Charles Walker particularly remarkable. I enjoyed the scenes depicting Stoner's and Edith, or William and Edith's loveless married life, but mostly I was tickled by all the campus shenanigans. And I don't think you need to have gone or to be going right now to graduate school in order to enjoy those scenes, but I think it helps. I think it adds something extra if you've been a graduate student or an academic and read the stuff that happens to Stoner, because that stuff still goes on even today on university campuses around the world. Stoner is told in an engaging, matter-of-factly style prose, and I think this narrative style fits the story like a glove. I had been meaning to read Stoner for years and years, and I really do not know what was holding me back, but I'm glad I finally read it. So if you've read Stoner and you love it, please let me know. Also, if you haven't read it but are curious to read it and perhaps have some questions or want to discuss it further before you decide whether it's for you or not, then again, join me in the comment section down below. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you again very soon. Bye bye.